Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Denver, Colorado. Today we got a part 2 series, different title, same place. We switched our positions. He's got a lot to live up to over there.
I do.
Cherry Creek North.
I feel stronger already.
It's only an illusion. Cherry Creek North, cost of living. Here we go.
Let's do it. What's up, guys? We are the Mile High Property Brothers. I am Eli Schmidt. This is my partner, Will Grimes. If it's your first time visiting our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell while you're at it so you get notified every time we come out with a new video every Tuesday and Thursday, because we tell you everything there is to know about either moving to or living in the Denver metro area.
And as much as we love making these videos, we would love more to help you guys with your real estate needs. So the number that's popping up below and the email below, we are the guys who answer the text messages, the phone calls, and the emails. So again, just any specific questions or needs that you guys have in moving to Colorado, or if you're already here and you need some help, we would love to help you guys. But with that being said, cost of living, Cherry Creek North. He's like screaming to touch me right now and grab my shoulder, but he's on the wrong side of doing that.
Yeah,
he's a little bit more manly and appropriate over there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's killing him. And that's okay. We're gonna help him out today. We're gonna get him through this video. He's gonna feel tough. We're gonna have a great time. Cost of living. We covered this a little bit in the last video, and I love giving you guys comparisons and something to look at. So I'll let him get into the details, but just to give you guys a parameter, Cherry Creek North on average is 30% higher than the rest of Denver. Southern California, your popular areas in California, are 40% higher than Denver. So to give you guys a feel, we're a little bit closer to that Southern California, San Diego, Irvine, Temecula price points when it comes to Cherry Creek North, right? Because we're almost to that 40% marker. So a lot of California price points, Southern California price point here in Cherry Creek North. A great feel. We kind of compare it to like the Hollywood of Denver.
Beverly Hills, yeah.
Excuse me, Beverly Hills of Denver. A lot of fun. Definitely a little bit more expensive. Let's kind of dive into that specifically, but just to give you guys a barometer to kind of compare it to, that's where we're at. We're in SoCal of Denver as far as price points.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And to give you guys an idea where primarily that 30% comes from, 30% higher than Denver, that comes almost strictly from just housing. Everything else is pretty much right on par with Denver. And if you're curious where Denver sits, we have cost of living in Denver video where we go super in depth as far as the actual dollar amounts that go into groceries, utilities, travel, housing, things like that. So with Colorado, or with Cherry Creek specifically, that 30% comes from our housing. So the median housing price out here is about $639,000. However, keep in mind, there are a ton of condos out here. So that's helping bring that price down, because Cherry Creek North homes are usually about $2-3 million and up.
You might find something $800-900 up, depending on the condition of it. Some of that's gonna vary, but yeah, if you're looking for some things finished, if you're looking for a good sized lot with a nice home on it, definitely gonna be a little bit more expensive, that $1 million plus price point. regards to like a lot of this coming from housing, what you do have a little bit more of here is cost of grocery.
Yep.
It is a little bit higher than the rest of Denver, but that's also, it's kind of predicated on the type of grocery you have here. You've got more organic, Whole Foods style of grocery stores, so comparative to like a Ralph's or King Soopers, it's just gonna be a little bit higher based off the nature of the type of store that it is. So hence the higher price point. It's because it's that store. It's not apples to apples, same store, but it costs more. It's because you have a higher dollar type of Whole Food grocery store here in the first place. So give that some thought.
Yeah, and I think also some probably undocumented higher cost of living expenses is going to be the lifestyle here. Naturally, just living in Cherry Creek is going to be more high-end lifestyle. There's more high-end restaurants, like Will said, more high-end groceries. So just
paying
by
for parking. What's more? What is more high-end?
Yeah,
paying for your parking spot.
Paying for parking.
The only thing I can think of more high-end than paying for your parking spot is like looking for the parking spot you got to pay for.
Yeah, right. That's what we were doing before.
Little tight down here.
Video. But the coffee shop. So a lot of cool coffee shops, but you're gonna pay a premium for the coffee.
Right.
So it just goes into, guys, with this being the Beverly Hills of Denver. Every little place you're gonna go to is just a little bit higher end. You're gonna be paying a little bit more. So that's something that maybe, you know, they're not tracking statistics on how much people spend on coffee, but if you're planning on maybe living down here, expect that, because it is higher cost of living in that regard.
Or just like living an active lifestyle. If you guys like going to the gym or everything like that, you don't really have your Vasas, your 24-hour fitnesses down here. You have Orange Theory Fitness. You've got a couple of other high-end ones, Colorado Athletic Club, and there's one just across the way. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called.
We'll find that out.
It's like a unique name, but they're going to be more expensive, but the equipment in there is top-notch. The type of people in there usually tend to be appropriate. Orange Theory Fitness is kind of cool. Like, you pay that membership, you go in there, you do what they tell you to do. You row in the orange, right? Or you row to the red, whatever you like to do. But it's nice to have those things. But again, the type of fitness that they have down here, the type of food that they have down here, the type of living that they have down here, everything tends to be top dollar. So it's not just the price you're paying for the living, it's the price point for everything that you're consuming out here.
So even if you're not planning on living in Cherry Creek, guys, it's definitely important that you're watching this video, because this is just a really good place to know about if you have to entertain any family members or business people that come into town, and maybe you just want a good date night. Cherry Creek is for sure going to be a place that should be at the top of your list. So again, tying into cost of living, just wining and dining people, the happy hours down here, a lot of that stuff can be very valuable, and having a good go-to place for that is going to be here in Cherry Creek. So definitely add that into your budget.
Yeah, and depending on who you guys are watching this, you know, like, you're gonna get a lot more of something, right? So a lot of people, depending on their price points, they want more land, they want more home, they want more privacy. Some folks that like to be on here, it's for a reason. They want more experience, they want more restaurants, they want more nightlife, they want more type of fitness, they want more just vibe, right? And depending on what you're looking for, but definitely different than suburbias. It's not even close to it. This is more of your Beverly Hills of Colorado. So a lot of fun. Something else that we should probably mention is HOAs. So even if you are looking at a condo and let's say it's $750, you might have a $500 HOA per month.
Easily could.
So in addition to price points, something that we haven't really included until just now is a lot of those HOAs. It does come with like the community pools and some spas and things like that, but it comes at a higher price. So it's not just, oh hey, you know what, like, we can afford Cherry Creek North, We're at that 750 price point. Looks like it's great. You start adding $500-600 a month to of an HOA onto your mortgage. That's going to take you right out of that range. So just make sure as you guys are looking, or if you have any questions and you're contacting us, one thing you are going to want to pay attention to down here is not just price point, but it's going to be HOAs attached to that. So food for thought.
Yeah, and that's something that if you guys are curious about that, or if you're on Zillow and you're pricing out condos or townhomes or single family homes, you want us to dive a little more into HOAs and things like that,
Yeah.
hit us up. That's exactly what we do all the time.
Yeah, even some of the older buildings that are just south of here that are still Cherry Creek, but not Cherry Creek North, have $500 and $600 HOAs attached to them. And some of those buildings, I guess this should have been in the pro and con video, but I'll give it to you. Some of these buildings, depending on price points, still have community washer dryers.
Yeah.
Like they have your laundry on a certain level, and everybody, you know, does their laundry almost like you're back in college and you're in the barracks or in the military. So things to think about as well. So when you guys are diving through price points, make sure you're asking the right questions. If you're reaching out to us, man, your guys' lifestyle, what you like to do, what you don't like to do, deal breakers. Hey, I'm not doing my laundry with any other floor of condos that I live by. I want my own. Hey, that's gonna be super important that you're gonna want to take a look at. And affordability, even if you can't afford it, maybe you're just not in it for an HOA every month, depending on what that covers. So a lot of layers to digest when it comes down to cost. We're giving you bare bone facts as far as what that looks like on the surface. But we really got to dive in on a place like this and make sure that you're all in it for the right things, and then per building or per location where you're at. If it's not a single family home, hey, am I in that HOA, or am I in that area for what it provides, or am I just paying for stuff I'm not going to use? And if you're doing that, there's plenty of stuff around Denver and this Denver metro that's just miles from downtown Denver where you could afford and have a single family home and not pay it, and you could always commute. I mean, where you could live at to be 10-15 minutes from Cherry Creek North, you get a crap ton, right? But you're just not paying for the pool. You're not paying for the location because, hey, I don't like Orange Theory Will. I do my own thing. I don't necessarily need to be right here all the time.
You need to walk
even
everywhere,
even if you love Cherry Creek North, you don't use it or need it all the time. It might be more affordable to live on just the outskirts of this. The way Denver's structured, super possible, super doable.
I think that's all we got, guys.
Yeah, and guys, again, as much as we love making these videos, we would love more to help you guys with your real estate needs. So appreciate you bearing with us on some of this cost. It's a little dynamic for this one. He's pointing at me, so we got to go. So call the number, text the number, throw us an email. We'd love to help you guys out with your real estate needs.
And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, guys. Every subscriber helps, and we come out with new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. We're super neurotic about it, so we're not going to miss a video for you guys. Hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time Will and Eli pop on YouTube.
Before we go,
oh, this feels so much better.
Appreciate you guys' time and support. I feel like I'm back on my side.
His voice is lower. Do you hear how much lower his voice has got?
It's interesting when I'm over there who I become. Appreciate you guys bearing with that. Until next time, we will see you guys soon.
See you guys.
Take care, guys.
Bye.